Hi everyone, how's it going? One moment as I climb down these stairs, because might fall over. Don't want that. Don't want that. Ooh, we made it.
Yeah, we'll unload.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Welcome everyone. We're just on board the Riverhead cruiser. I'll just show you the boat. We need to hurry. We're not allowed to linger in this space. And then I'll have a chat to you guys. That's the boat we were on. It's a ferry that takes you from one side of this bridge. See how it's closed currently? That's going through renovations. Oh, I've never seen under here before. Right. Yeah, so that bridge was supposed to be open in this quarter, but they're still fixing, working on it. And it's nice that they've got this boat to ferry folks over. Yeah, we're in Auckland. That's the ferry we were on. It just takes you a short trip from this side to the other side while they're working on the bridge. Hopefully that'll be excuse me, all sorted soon. How you all doing? Welcome to the stream. If you're new to my stream, my name's Cliff. I'm an IRL live streamer based in Auckland, New Zealand. Ensign Berserker, how you doing? Just reading through the messages now that we're, disembarked. Yep, so I live stream here in Auckland. I do have some travel plans in mind, and I'll take you to those places when we eventually go there. But yeah, I'd love to show you my big little city of Auckland. Bye-bye, little cruiser. Asked them if I could take my scooter on their boat. They said, only little kitty ones. So if you've got a big proper one like I do, they say, oh no, can't really do that. And even as I walked on, I could tell that it wasn't really made for scooters like mine. They do have bigger ferries which can accommodate bicycles and scooters, but not this one here. It's only a temporary solution until the bridge is sorted. Let's do a super zoom. Super zoom! Okay, right. Doesn't take very long. Yeah, they're offering it every 20 minutes. You'll be able to jump on and off across either side. But I think I'll walk back. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I've wanted to jump on that, that's why I started the stream off like that while we're on the boat. Okay, just waiting for it to dock. Bye bye folks, come back soon. So it is, how's it going, how are you doing? We are, yeah, we're using the DJi Mic Mini today. We're going to be doing a test of the audio. So we've just got this microphone for today, whereas over the last couple of days we've been comparing it against the DJi Mic 2 and the Hollyland M2, also the Ulanzi J12. So we're doing a real world test of the Mic Mini today, how I would use it. And one concern I had when I was first looking at this product was the receiver, because it looks quite large on a phone. Will it be okay on a phone and a gimbal, you know? Will that weight throw things off? Okay, right, boat is gone. Let's switch the camera over to me. And I think I can pop this up here. Should be okay, maybe? Someone might tell me off. Oh no, it is electrical services. So I've got to pop the camera on here, but no, I won't do that. We'll walk into the shade, that'll be nice, I think. Welcome everybody, hope you're good. Got a lot of wind right now, so I guess there's a good audio test with the wind blowing right into us. I don't really have anywhere high up where I can prop the gear up. Oh no, actually there's a seated area not far from here. It's only about 5 minutes away. So I think it's nice that we've got seats like this to sit down on, but for my gear I need something a little bit higher, like a table. And we have changed things up for the gear today. We're using Samsung S23 Ultra as our main streaming phone. We have the DJi Mic Mini with receiver plugged into the Samsung phone. And our gimbal today is the DJi Osmo Mobile 6, which is the gimbal I believe came out this year, maybe last year. So I wanted to pair them up. So let's see, just going to double tap. Okay. And then we'll grab a seat over here. Try and get a good angle. What do we think? Maybe this way. That way the camera's not pointed directly into the sun, although lighting on me won't be the best. Hello from Auckland, how are you doing, Uncle Tripper? Welcome to the street. Okay, right, I'll take a photo of our gear, and that way you guys will be able to see what we're working with. It is different from what I've showcased before. So let's see if I can get this to work. One moment while I do that. Let me refresh this page, so that's good. And when I take the photo, that photo should pop up for you guys. Usually takes a couple of seconds. All right, here we go. So Let's see, maybe I'll move you guys a little bit over that way. You can see the gimbal, the phone and everything. Alright, that should do. Do you guys smile? Very important. So use photo. They'll get sent off to you guys. So I bought this gimbal this year. Let's see, DJi Mic 2. I don't have the receiver. When I bought it, I was thinking I'd be clever and buy just the transmitter by itself, no receiver at all, which was probably a mistake. The lady at the store was recommending to at least get the transmitter and receiver. You didn't have to get like the full 2 transmitter, excuse me, receiver in the case. They sell it in lots of different versions. I was thinking, oh no, actually I've heard that the transmitter can send the signal directly into a phone. So I wanted to save a few bucks, buy that, and then after testing it out, that was not great. And in fact, yesterday, for the stream that we did a comparison, Bluetooth straight to a phone using the Mic 2 and also the Mic Mini. And in both cases, the audio was nowhere near as good as having a receiver in. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I figure the way that I'm going, I've got so many DJi products, I will eventually get a Pocket 3 or maybe a Action 5 Pro or maybe a Action 4. And the audio going straight into one of those devices apparently sounds as good as using the receiver. So that's why I'm going to hold on to the Mic 2. Okay, all right, so I missed a couple of messages there. Let's see, just having a look. So unfortunately I can't answer that one for you because I don't have the receiver. So you bought the Mic Mini set to use with your phone and the X3000, okay. You have a Mic 2 with your Pocket 3, nice, but needed a solution for the phone, okay. One thing that I googled yesterday after my stream, by the way, I'm streaming daily up until the 24th of December. So if you have any questions and you want to tune into one of my lives later on, then I've got plenty of opportunities for that. And I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. Let me pop a link into the chat. I know some of you might already have it, but let me just do that now. So Mic, Pocket 3, solution for the phone, the Mic Mini set. Oh, okay, all right, got it. So Mic 2 with your Pocket 3, great. Oh yeah, so what I looked up was I was curious if you could use the Mic 2 with the Mic Mini receiver, and DJi person on their Reddit said that that wasn't possible, which is a shame because it'd be good if you can mix and match them. I think they should enable that. It's interesting when we did the test yesterday of what had what features. Like when we tested the Mic Mini, it had noise reduction via Bluetooth into a phone, whereas the Mic 2, which is the higher end model, didn't have that ability. And the Mic 2 Bluetooth noise reduction was actually stronger than the noise reduction when you use the receiver, but you could almost hear nothing. It sounded a little too clean. I like a little bit of ambience in there. Anyway, yeah, we've just done a ton of tests, and you could check out those VODs over the last 4 streams. We've done extensive testing with the Mic Mini and also the Mic 2, which was yesterday's stream. Let's see, just checking. Her transmitter on Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth audio into a phone is not good. I highly do not recommend it. Get a receiver, even if you just buy one transmitter, one receiver. That is the better way to go, unless you've got an Action camera. So if you've got the Action 4, the Action 5 Pro, then that's pretty good audio from the videos I've watched. Well, Pocket 3, yeah. I am curious if you can mix and match a Mic Mini and a Mic 2 into a Pocket 3. So that would be interesting. So you've got the Mic 2 with 2 transmitters, 1 receiver combo for 111 USD. That's good. That's really good. On an auction, okay. And an Osmo Mobile 6 for 55 USD, okay. That's also pretty good. The Osmo Mobile 6 has gone down in price. So if you're looking for a deal, I don't know about now after Black Friday sales and if I saw Black Friday sales, but I think they've just gone down naturally anyway. And I really do like the Osmo Mobile 6. I think in terms of a gimbal and stabilization, in my experience between this one and the other gimbal I've been testing out, the iSteady V3, as a gimbal, the Osmo Mobile 6 is better, which is kind of strange. Although not surprising because that's kind of their realm, DJi. Because the Hohem has what they call a motor protection feature. So it turns off very easily when I'm going about doing IRL. So I'm hoping they could maybe roll out a firmware update on that side of things so that it's less distracting. Because the gimbal would turn off quite a lot. But I haven't really used the Osmo Mobile 6 in a while, so I really want to go about a live stream like I would with the Hohem and see how it compares. Because yeah, I was thinking, I don't remember it shutting off as much as the Hohem does. I'm thinking maybe they need to pop in stronger motors or something into their next version, Hohem iSteady V4, so that could be a while. Anyway, go back to our chat. Let's see, Osmo Mobile. So great deal on that one. So you're trying to figure out what you want to do. And let's have, oh great, awesome, well, welcome to the channel. Yeah, mic 2 transmitters, one receiver combo. Okay, got it, Osmo Mobile 6. So I think one of the downsides of the Mobile 6 and why I do tend to sort of go towards the Hohem is the battery life. So I've actually found this gimbal running out of battery on me for I think it was a 3-4 hour live stream. And I need something that'll last definitely longer than that, because that's kind of my average length of a live stream, 2 to 4 hours. So I reckon it's probably soon that they'll release an Osmo Mobile 7. I'm hoping that they're going to have all the things that I want from the gimbal. So I like what the Hohem has, just stronger motors, pass-through charging or USB port by the phone holder. I'm not a big fan of the magnetic attachment for the OM 6. I wish they would just go with a normal phone holder thing like the other one. So but I think they sort of set the ground for everyone else to kind of copy what they did, especially with the extension one. Great idea, love that. So I've got lots of critiques. I'm going to have critiques on everything. How they could make whatever new product comes out better, which is, I suppose, a good thing for them, because, you know, they've always got like a version 7, version 4, or whatever to release afterwards. Hopefully they'll take in all of our critiques. So I think you can do one each with Action 4, 5, and Pocket 3. Ah, okay, all right. So you saw it for 65 USD on Black Friday. Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah, I saw it. So it converts into my local currency. I think it was 150 New Zealand dollars. When I bought the Osmo Mobile 6, which was back in June, I think, it was 200 and something, my local currency. So it's already gone down quite a lot. So you're going to find some deals. And if you're sort of around the 1-2 hour length for live stream, you'll be fine with this one. You'll be good. I just like that little extra. I go on my little rants and things, so I need something that lasts 2 to 4 hours. Let's see. So do you keep Osmo Mobile 6? Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal with the base tripod or third-party tripod. Today I'm just using everything base. And let's see, did that photo come up? Let me just try. I'm just going to do a thing for a moment. So I took a photo of the gear, I just don't know if that popped up. Oop, hold on. Yeah, restart my Stream Deck app. And so yeah, I'm using that. I quite like the length of the feet. I think they're wide enough to stop it from tipping over. Whereas one other one I used, which was for I attached some feet from a different thing onto the Hohem, which made it nice and small, but it's not quite, you know, the feet are wide enough to prevent it from falling over. It has sort of toppled over a couple of times. So I think the DJi feet lengthwise, they've come up with a good idea. But I think it'd be better if somehow they could work out a way that the feet fold up alongside the body. That way it doesn't add much length in the tripod when you pack it away. So yeah, if they could sort of squish everything down, so feet folding up instead of down. I understand why they sort of fold down, because when they're out, the legs are out like this, then they sort of lock in place. Whereas if they fold up, you know, you need some kind of mechanism to lock them so that they don't topple over, you know. But I'm sure one of those clever engineer people could figure that out for us. Alright, have you ever tried Active Track while streaming? It won't work, not on the DJi, because you need to be inside of their app. I suppose maybe I could with an Android device, because you can yeah, because you can have two apps open at the same time. I could swipe out of this one, go into another app, and then try to use the active tracking. But I'm sure there'll be a conflict. The camera's being used by a different app, or maybe the audio's being used by another app, kind of thing. Luckily, I do have disconnect protection enabled, so if it does die on us, then you know we'd be okay. Should we try it? I feel like this is going to get us into trouble somehow. All right, let's give it a go. I'm going to go into the Memo app, DJi Memo. Come on. Now it's probably gonna, no, it didn't do anything. Gonna go to camera. Now it's searching for a device, probably by Bluetooth. And when I've tried this before, it hasn't found yet. Device not found, so I'll close out of there. I'll just keep an eye on our stream. How are we doing? We're trying it out, Okay, so how's the audio? Audio okay? Test. DJi Mic Mini is under my top, so I've got the magnet on the outside, make it a little more stealthy, a little more discreet, you know. Hopefully the audio's okay. Let's see. So I think I need to be in the Bluetooth. So I'm going to go to settings, connections. Now it's showing me the Mic Mini connect to Bluetooth. We're not going to do that today. Mic 2. Let's see. No. Scan. Stream's good so far. Okay, thank you. Alright, so nothing came up for the gimbal. Now I think there's a shortcut to turn on Bluetooth on the gimbal, but I forgot what that is. Don't suppose anyone knows. Is it the button along the side? And try on here. Oh, what? Disconnect. So I just needed to switch the headset so that it's connected to my other phone. So I've got 3 phones today. I have a plan for our stream. Let's move that up a little bit. Alright, they're good? Okay, we're good. Ba-ba. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for popping in, thank you for the chat, and we'll see you next time. I might have to look this up. Yeah, I'll look this up for another time, and then we'll try it then, rather than me sort of, you know, messing around with my phone and stuff. We've got other things we can do. But thank you for mentioning that. That wasn't something that I considered. So future self, when you're re-watching the VOD, which I do, just to check on things, could you please look into Active Track, whether you're able to use IRL Pro streaming to the computer back home, and also open Active Track at the same time to see if we can get some face tracking. That'd be great. Unless someone in chat already knows the answer to that, which that would be awesome. Yeah, but when I looked in my phone, this phone up here to see if it could connect to the Osmo Mobile, it was not showing in the Bluetooth list. Let's try again. So we'll just do a scan. So scanning for Bluetooth. DJi, and I am sure that I have connected it previously. DJi OM6 Bluetooth. Okay. So turn on Bluetooth, open the Memo app. So Bluetooth is on, open the Memo app, connected to the device with the prefix name. Oh, okay. So it should be here in the Memo app. Mobile 6, no, already got it. Device connection, it is searching. Connect to the device with Osmo Mobile 6 prefix name in the app. Turn on Osmo Mobile 6. Turn on Bluetooth on the device. So I just swipe. Bluetooth is on. And it is searching. Disconnect Bluetooth from current phone. Turn on Bluetooth on current phone. Let's have a look over here. So I'll just give this a quick go. OM is, it's connected to this phone, okay. So we'll forget device. So it's no longer connected. It's now showing connect up here on the Samsung. I've been asked a few times why I don't use the YouTube, Twitch or default apps for IRL live streaming. The truth is, like anyone who's getting into IRL for the first time, I've already tried them, but over time I realised there were better options. There's some things they do which are nice, and I'll get into those, but also some really important stuff you're missing out on. What I hope to do with this video is save you the hundreds of hours I spent figuring this stuff out on my own. Hello. Some of the features I prefer as an IRL live streamer. Also, some of the things I mentioned today may be added in a future update, so I'll try to keep you posted, or if you notice anything new, please let us know in the comments. So where do we begin? Let's start with the features I expect from a live streaming app by comparing the default Twitch and YouTube apps with two other apps I've covered on this channel, Streamlabs Mobile and IRL Pro for Android. The first feature I'd like to cover is the app's ability to stream to another platform or service. Naturally, the Twitch and YouTube apps were made by them, so it doesn't make sense to support other platforms. Okay, I think we've got our answer. So it only let us do one or the other. Search. What are you using to live stream out in the field? I am using a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. That's my streaming phone or device that I'm using right now. In fact, all those details should be in my YouTube live description if you did want to have a look down there. And I actually did forget to do a thing, so I'll just pop a link in if anyone was interested in checking out the Mini, which is our audio for today. Yep, okay, so first test, that did work out great. But we have an answer there. I am unable to use Active Track in the Osmo Mobile app and also stream with IRL Pro at the same time. So that was a big no. We were denied on that. So if you were wanting tracking, that's where you could go for a gimbal like the OBM instead, which is the gimbal that I was using yesterday. That one does have tracking. It's got like a little sensor separate from the, like it's not a mobile app, it is a sensor that tracks you, so you can jump out of other apps, face track, and it'll work, whereas not in this case. So maybe their next version will have an AI tracker. Oh, thank you, Flame BMX. How are you doing? Thanks so much. Yeah, appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Let's see, just need to do a thing. Oh, it's a couple of things I need to do. So, I'll just do that. And so there's a few things that I have to do at the start of every stream, and I just have to remember to do them. I haven't got a way to automate it yet, and when I figure out a way to do it, I'll let you guys know. It will be in a video. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's done. And the thing is just remembering them. Like, I wish I could save tags. Like on, so I use Restream to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and it'll send out the title. So it does that, works perfectly every time. Updates the title on both platforms, and then it'll send the description to YouTube. But even though Twitch has a description field as well, they've removed that. So maybe it was unreliable, or I don't know, maybe the API changed. So there's no description for the Twitch live or the VOD afterwards. So it'd be great if it had that too. And then there's other things specific to YouTube that it doesn't have access to, like the tags for YouTube. If you just put those in there as well, that way you don't have to keep copying and pasting YouTube tags. And then if you've got monetization enabled, then it'd be great if that was automated as well. So it just says yes, or monetize the stream. So these are things I'm sort of looking at and trying to figure out for you guys. And pinning comments too. So how do you do that automated? That's a new one. Okay, so if you're enjoying the stream on YouTube, or if you're watching the VOD later on, please give it a like. That'd be appreciated. I've got someone who thumbs down my streams. I wonder why though. I don't mind a thumbs down, but if you could please leave a comment and say, hey, Cliff, you went on too much of a rant on this other thing. Please get to the topic, Cliff. Please do that. Or whatever it is that I can improve so that I can just get 100% thumbs up all the times. Although I suppose engagement is a good thing regardless of the thumbs up or downs. Hello, how's it going? It's going great. Beautiful weather here down under in Auckland. I'm sure you'll be able to see the weather up here somewhere. I think it's this corner, right? That corner. Just enjoying it, and we're going to be doing a test of the gimbal today, or rather the DJi Mic Mini receiver attached to the side of the DJi Osmo Mobile 6, and if that weight or the size of it is going to throw off our gimbal, which I don't think it will. Too cold for you? I suppose so. It's warm for us because we've just come out of winter, temperatures of like 9 degrees, 6 degrees. This is very frosty, and now we're probably in the 20s, 23 maybe. Our temperatures don't really go higher than that. I think the highest would be about 33, which is fine. That works for me. I'm good with that. 22, yeah, that's not too bad. And we have a nice breeze too. There's a nice cool breeze, and if you go in the shade, there's a nice cool breeze. And I know some places where it's hot including the breeze. Darwin! Oh wow. Yeah, I've got a friend who lives there. He's a streamer friend, and I don't think it's gone below 20, maybe 30 degrees during the daytime over there. So you guys haven't had a winter, at least not our kind of winter that we used to. Bless you guys. MidMat, yes, MidMat 4D on Twitch. So go check him out, he's a good guy. Quite the tinkerer, like myself. So I'll be messing around with mobile phone streaming and exploring everything that you can do with that. And MidMat, he's been playing with lots of different types of IRL, which I would like to get into eventually. You'll meet him one day, that's the one. Yeah, he's a good guy. I plan to meet him too when he comes over, I think in March. So we can have a good old IRL chat. In real life as well, yeah. Discuss gear and settings and things. Yes. Now, what was I going to do? I was checking to see if our photo was sent. So maybe I will have to send another one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now, let's see. YouTube. We did that other thing. Okay, oh, not that one. I've got too many IRL chats open. Now let's see if the photo did upload. So I'm just playing the preview. Oh, no new photos yet? Okay, we'll take another photo then. That's weird. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, smile everybody. Deadly DTV, how's it going? Did you jump over? What's happening with the chat here? Oh yeah, okay. Now let's see if this one will pop up. I was making some updates to my setup back home in Streamer.bot, and I know I did something to break the ending soon part of my stream. So I tried to dial it back to a previous version, and I might have gone too far back, but we'll find out. I'm just curious about the photos. Are they going to pop up for you guys? So let's see, just making sure that the upload place is correct. So that is, yeah, that looks all right. Okay, yeah. Usually there's always a bit of a lag there. Okay, so that should have worked. Let's see. Photo, please. Please go. Please pop up on stream. When I take the photo, usually only just takes a few seconds. But we might have to do a dual cam thing instead. I think that just might be easier. All right, okay, let's see that. Okay, now we should switch to cam 1 plus 2 scene using the audio from cam 1. Yeah, I've turned that off because I found that usually my Twitch chat is more active than my YouTube chat, and YouTube just gets flooded with lots and lots of messages with what I call a relay. So I've turned it off going the other way around, but you can read the messages down the bottom. But yeah, I can turn it on. What do we think? So here's our gimbal, and there's our receiver plugged into the side of the Samsung S23 Ultra. And just to show you, so DJi. Here's the extension rod, which is part of the Osmo Mobile 6. So now we're using this one. Okay, and we'll be going around we'll be walking around with this setup and see if this will throw off our gimbal. And I'm curious because the HOHEM would turn off maybe 2 times per stream. Let's switch this off. Okay. Right, so the setup I've got, it is via, it's port forwarding, and with port forwarding you can connect as many SRT devices, as many as you want. So I have two ports, one for my main one, which is the streaming phone here, and then the other port which is for this one. So you just set up a new connection in here using that other port, and then this stream will go to that one. And then the setup back home using Loopy SRT, that is the auto switching seed app for OBS. That'll detect which one is active and then switch scenes for me. So I'll go to cam 1, which is this one that we're using right now, cam 2, which will be just this one here, and then cam 1 plus 2, which is both, so they're together. And if I want any additional scenes, I'd have to create those and then use my stream deck, which is on here. I'd need that to switch to the other scene. Now, in terms of gimbals, I've got the one that I'm using today, which is the DJi Osmo Mobile 6, which I bought back in June. I bought the Hohem iSteady V3 about a month later. So when I saw the features and specs of the Hohem, I went, oh wow, actually, this sort of does what the Osmo Mobile 6 does, but more. So the extra battery life was something that I was attracted to. So rather than I think they say up to 6 hours of battery life for this gimbal here, their one says up to 10 hours, and that depends if you're using the active tracking and the light that's built onto it. Whereas this one, there is no light that comes with it. You need to buy a separate accessory for a light to go with this one. No face tracking unless you're using the app. So there's a lot of things that work for me as an IRL live streamer that I like about the iSteady V3. But I wanted to use purely DJi today, and that's why I've gone back to this one. And I'm curious about the stabilization. Like, in my mind, I think that this one is better when it comes to that part of being a gimbal, stabilization. Whereas the Hohem, it would often sort of just turn off. Yeah, the Hohem has quite a lot that I like about it. Like it's got the AI tracker, just like the V3 does. It doesn't extend out, which is one thing that I love about these sort of entry-level gimbals. It's like they have the extension rod, so you can change the height higher and lower without an additional sort of tripod. So I'm just changing the height there. And that way when you're holding it out in front of you, you don't have to extend your arm out too much. And the weight of it is quite a bit lighter. So there's things I like about this class of gimbals versus the M6. Integrated feature thing, yeah. So I think if DJi, because they're probably next for a release of a gimbal if they come out with a 7. I like for them to sort of borrow what Hohem has done. So have the AI tracking as a tracker, so you don't have to use the app for that. That would be perfect for IRL, because we use other apps for IRL. If they could have the long battery life, so they're 10 hours, keep the sort of stabilization and everything that it does have. A charging port by the phone holder, so I really need that, because whenever I have a power plug plugged into the pass-through of the mic receiver, it tugs on the phone and therefore throws off the gimbal, and all the gimbals hate having a cable plugged into the phone. So I'm hoping that they'll do that, and that way you just have a little short cable connected to the gimbal, and then if you need to charge the gimbal and the phone, you just plug a cable in the handle to charge them both up. So that's what I'd like them to do for their next release. So whether it's Hohem or DJi or whoever, Zealand, I'd like them to do that. That'd be great thinking. Maybe go with a proper black color gimbal rather than the light gray that we have. Match the Mic Mini, that would be awesome. And there's probably a few other things I could put into a spreadsheet as a scoring list of, oh my God, do you hear that whistling sound? I think that's from the bridge back here. M6 just needs a height thing, it'll be great, goated. I'd like them to take what the M6 have and then sort of compact it down to the iSteady range, so the V4, stronger motors, and that it folds up. But if that like M7, let's say that it extended like the iSteady V3 does, but retains everything else, I don't know, I might be tempted. It might sway me, I might get one. But it's definitely got stronger motors. It can carry a heavier payload. You know? But I also like the way that the iSteady range folds up too. So it compacts right down. It fits in my bag, you know, so I can squeeze that in here. Whereas the M6 probably wouldn't, because of just its size. So what happens with the M6? Well, yeah, I know they're probably due for a new one. I felt like as if the M6 came out a while ago. I don't think it was last year or this year, right? So I remember looking at it and going, wow, this is awesome, but it was too much. I couldn't afford it. It didn't fit in my budget at the time, so I was like, oh, okay. Whereas over Black Friday, prices came right down. New Zealand prices were like $260. I was like, oh wow, okay, all right. Okay, right, I think what we'll do is I want to test the gimbal on a walk. Actually, I have a sip of water, so cheers everyone. Cheers to you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, okay. Wonder what happened there. How about this little attachment, which I'm gonna stick to the side of the gimbal, and we're gonna try a screen share. We'll do some gameplay. And actually, with the screen share, I could even get this on here. Also, I have to find out what happened to my photo taking thing. What happened with that? Oh, I don't mind. Okay. So the setup's going to change a little bit. There he is. There's the bro, DJ Reminisce. How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. How's things? You're good, you're good. Beautiful weather today. Okay. Maybe I will just screen share or dual cam this part, since our photos don't seem to be working right now. Just like okay, all good, all good. Thanks for tuning in. Now, can you guys see that? This is our setup. So we've changed up a little bit. We've added this little phone holder thing to the side of the DJi Osmo Mobile 6. And that's going to hold the phone I'm currently using to show you all this. So we're going to do a screen share with the phone on there. Okay, we've got the extension rod, we've got our phone, and we've got our mic mini receiver plugged into the side. So just to go over the gear again, so we've got Samsung S23 Ultra. Here's our main streaming phone running IRL Pro, DJi Mic Mini receiver plugged into the side for our audio. We've got noise reduction set to basic, low cut filter is turned off, and we've got auto clipping enabled. Then gimbal, Osmo Mobile 6, and then we're going to put the iPhone in here, do a screen share, some gameplay. Alright, cool, got that. So I'll stop streaming from cam 2, which is the iPhone. And then Loopy SRT should automatically switch for us. Oops, put that on the wrong way. So I'll just try that again. So on cam 1 now, great. Everything's working perfectly. Where's my phone gone? What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoops. Okay, so just reset our gimbal. And then just sorting out the phone holder. One moment, folks. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day or night, wherever you are. Come on. Whoops. Yeah, I definitely want a different way of doing this. I've seen much more elegant solutions to this, where you attach your phone to the side. like what I just showed you. Now, let's see, screw that on. Whoopsie. Yeah, I know, right? Reset that. Back that way, cool. No. I think the HOHEM complained if I had the phone angled for too long. And maybe it was when I was leaning forward like this. So when it was like that. Oh, okay. Wait on. I'll just reset it here. So it's facing up. And then if I lean it forward, oh, so the phone tilts with it. It's not leaning on the angle. Okay. We'll see what happens. If we get a dinging sound, we'll know it's just this class of gimbals do that. They don't like to be angled like this. Alright, phone is in the phone holder. Phone nails, yeah, I know. So this one, it's very floppy right now. So maybe I'll just undo it. So multicam IRL. But so you have BellBox Cloud, 2 SRT, 2 sub 30. Oh, right. Okay, so the way that I'm streaming is through port forwarding, which isn't really available for everybody. If you can do port forwarding, then you can add as many SRT devices as you have. You could just keep adding more and more. You just need to open the ports and set up the OBS scenes and everything. So once you've done that, then you're good. Now, are we on there? But yeah, it just depends if you can do port forwarding. Your network at home just might not allow it, or maybe your mobile home internet provider, Yeah. So that's what I've gone for now. And because I really like Loopy SRT in the way that it auto switches between 2 cameras, like you just saw. It's tricky, which is why I have it in a video. I have this video which says, if you can do this, great. If not, go with BellBox Cloud, but it's just easier. You'll have a lot less grey hairs if you go with that option. No dinging. So I think we're okay. Maybe, but perhaps it doesn't have motor protection. Perhaps by using it this way, having it angled at all these weird angles, it's causing damage to the motors. I don't know, But perhaps HOHEM are being a little too overly protective of their equipment. Go the grey, so I heard. Go the greys. Not sure what you mean. Maybe I missed a message there. Go the greys. Sounds like you're supporting a team. So Team Grey, go the greys. Okay, right. So we're going to do a screen share. Got the greys. Got the greys. Got the greys. Grey screen. SRTs are used for multicam IRL. Okay, got the greys. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I definitely have a few more after trying to figure out all that stuff. Definitely got the greys. All right. So I'm going to enable our screen share. So let me show you. So screen share, next, screen share, great, cool, start broadcast. If you're curious about screen sharing, I do have a video on that. Check out my YouTube. I've covered almost everything that I do over there. Alright, so Do we have gameplay on this side? No, we don't. Okay. How about now? No, we do. All right. Okay. So I figured, because we're going to be testing out stabilization with the DJi Mic Mini receiver plugged into the side, we'll do a couple of Pokemon Go routes. So we'll just walk around, catch a couple of Pokemons, we'll chat about IRL, and then also listen for the audio. What do you think about the DJi Mic Mini? So there's the Mic Mini under here, under my top with the windshield on it. And the magnet right here. So yeah, noise reduction set to basic, and then the gimbal. How well is that going to perform? Sounds good? Nice. Okay, let's get out of the shade. Get out of the shade, making sure I haven't left anything. Wow, okay. I like things here. It weighs 6 grams, but it still kind of does that. What do you think? So there is the transmitter. I know with the mic wireless Rode Wireless Me, when I had that on my top, it would sort of flip. Also, my top is quite loose. It's not a tight fitting top. Let it clip to the bag or something up here. Well, the problem with clipping it onto this, if I move my bag, the position of the mic will move. So I need it in a place where it's not going to move from the current position. Yeah, the Rode is quite heavy. Yeah, it's huge. This is quite small. All right. Gimbal, how are we going to do? Oh, up here. Oh yeah, I suppose I could. What I do like about this is the clip is attached to the actual transmitter, whereas with the Holy Land that we've tried out, it comes off. So is there a possibility of it happening? In the headband, oh yeah. I think the vocals wouldn't sound as good, right? So when it's here, so you're getting more of that low end from your chest, right? But we could try different positions. Dun, dun, dun. Now, I'm just going to feed my buddy. Good treat. And how's our gimbal doing? I see a yellow light. I think that might be battery life, but we should be okay, right? Just listening out for dinging sounds, because that's what the home would do, complain if I wasn't using it in the correct way, the gimbal. Okay, is there a route around here? Marina stroll. Now, I can't do that one because the bridge is closed, so no. Close. Well, I usually hold the gimbal with my right arm. So just as long as once I've chosen my route, I'm going to sort of do this, yeah. So we should be okay here, right? Yeah. So when I look up at my phone, I can see little markers, sort of, within IRL Pro. So right in this area, there is the frames per second, and then in this area, there is, I think it's my speeds. Yes, so my bitrate. So as long as I keep me in this sort of position, we're good. Of course, when I get distracted, and depending on where I had my other phone, bitrate. Yeah, I could turn it on, but I have it turned off right now. Those little markers, they work for me. All right, let's find a route. No, I can't do that one either. So that one, this one we can do. All right, Halsey Street. How far does it go? Okay, let's go. Now, can you see me in the reflection here? So this is how I'm holding the gimbal. I might have to move. No, this should be okay. We should be right now. Pokemon got a step down again. Yeah, it's been going for years, eh? Dougie, how's it going? How are you doing? More than usual? You stream more? Yes, I am. I'm streaming daily until the 24th of December. And I might switch up the schedule, but afternoon for me, and it is what, 4:30, just works at the moment. I've got an unboxing stream tomorrow. Really excited to share with you guys. It's a new thing. We'll talk about it then. So if you're tuning in for that one, we can use the DJi mic too. We will actually. We will use it for that stream. 9:30. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's, I jump on when I can. Earlier in the day, I just had errands and things to do, so I couldn't jump on any earlier. I might do like a low light stream, which could be in the morning. Yeah, I have an idea for that. So what I'll do is I won't really play the game unless someone notices our Pokemons. One day I should try and catch. Is there music playing over here? I think we'll cross the road. Try not to get run over. It is part of the game, yeah. So they have what are called Pokemon routes. Not sure if you're aware of that. And you just walk along a route and then you get rewards for completing it. It's a nice little car. I think it's a Porsche. A Porsche back here. They're nice. Yeah, they have lots of different rewards for completing more of these. So the more routes you do, the more rewards you get. I think it's a good way of getting some steps in, get some exercise, fresh air. So I've got a couple of friends that play this as well. We just go for a walk. And a bit of fun. This the old Porsche. Ah, yeah. Red one would go faster. Let's see, Porsche colour. Just thinking, what's the classic colour? I'd want to say black, but I don't know. Sup? Yeah, what's up? I know Ferrari, you'd want a red one. I like Magnum PI. Gotta go classic. Yeah, how are we all doing? Silver. Silver, yeah, you see a lot of them around, eh? Silver, Porsches. What a day. Yellow for Lambos, yeah. Red for Ferraris. Which one would be black? Maybe a Bentley. Bentley, or what's the other one I'm thinking of? There's this back one that parks near where I live. That's so nice. You guys should see it. Silver for Audi, okay. Rolls Royce, yeah. So you clean your house, found your old ship papers. 71 degrees. Look at this. Lovely, eh? Lovely weather. Alright, we'll continue. Got a route to complete. How far does this go? It goes pretty far. Maybe I should have checked the distance before I started the route. Bitrate is excellent at some point during the live stream. Yes, so sadly, and this is my in-joke, Loopy SRT doesn't have any kind of stat info in order to output the bitrate. So it handles disconnect protection differently from NoAlps. So I just put that in there as a joke because I know some folks, maybe one of you guys out there, type in the bitrate command and then it just trolls. You're using NoAlps, yeah. NoAlps is great. So that's the proper way of handling disconnect protection, checking the bitrate and then switching scenes for you that way, you know. But the way Loopy SRT works is it just checks the media source, and when it's sort of cutting in and out, then it switches scenes for you, and it works well. It works just fine, I think. So yeah, I just use that and then put my little bitrate command in there to output a random message. I think there's like 15 responses, something like that. Alright, so Gimbal's been okay. We haven't had any weird business. Like with the Ho end, it would turn off, it'll ding first as part of their motor protection feature. And then also, yeah, lovely day. Sun is out, nice cool breeze. Yeah, thank you for joining me today, guys.
Hey bro, you want to try a piece of fish and chips? It's a fresh cook.
Oh wow.
Just my team used for the photographic.
Yeah.
So after that, they doesn't want to taste it. I don't want to waste the food, so
Okay.
we just have it.
All right.
And then we got a table so over there, so
Yeah.
you can sit down, have a seat.
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Okay,
I hold
yeah.
it for you.
Yeah, all right. Hey, we got some free fish and chips, guys. They had a photo shoot. He was just, I don't know if you caught any of it. Free food. Got the route on the app. Across the road. Oh, right. No, it's just a general guide. Usually, the width of the street is fine. You know? No, it's this place. Okay, right.
Okay, help yourself, eh?
Thank you.
You want to get more ketchup?
Oh, that's fine. That's
cool.
easier. Thank you.
Help yourself, huh?
Yeah, cheers. All right. So I guess we're going to give a shout out to these guys, Catch and Chris, here on Halsey Street. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Nom, 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 nom. What's saying no to free foods? Okay, have a quick look at the menu. Look at this. Fish burger, fish and chips, mushroom on rice, prawn toast, menu. Right. Sweet. Burger, fish burger. Oh, I didn't see. I could check again. Let's see, I'll just set you guys up first. Yeah. No, not that way, this way. Okay. Free food, free food. Nom nom nom. I saw the plane, I said, oh, he didn't want me to take this and go, right? So he brought me over here. Has cooled down overall. It's not as fresh as it was. Like I could sense how hot it was when we were across the road. So it's cooled down in the time that I'm actually eating it. Yum, 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 yum. Food stream, been a while. What do you think? I love the colour. Colour looks right. Good size too, eh? What do you think? That's fresh. Alright. If it was just the fish, I'd be happy. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had.
Do you want some tissue?
Oh yes, please. Yeah. Thank you. Good size too. Good portions, right? Some for you guys. Nom 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 nom. So Gimbal seems to be doing okay. Should I try and catch your Pokemons? Two chips. Uh-oh. Is it going to get us into trouble again? They've cooled down, but they're still real nice. So I'm not sure if you caught that, but that guy said that they were doing a photo shoot here, taking photos of their food, and he didn't want to throw it away, so I guess he saw me. So good. The new mic. I need to listen to all the different ways I've used it. What do you guys think? I think this is probably the best settings they've got it in at the moment after playing around with them. Last trip. Oh, got a fork right here. Didn't see it.
We're down 5.
Oh, the fish, so good. I love that fish. I don't know what fish I use, but man. Okay, let's do a little promo for them. Okay, we are at Catch and Crisps. Catch and Crisps here on Halsey Street, not far from the city and the viaduct. Let's see, that would have been the fish and chips. DF, what's DF? Don't know. So $21.80, that's okay. $16.80 for fish burger. If you had fries, $3. So pretty good prices for the city. Fish curry balls, grilled fish on a pole. So I got everything. Like the seafood, definitely the place to check out. It's something the city is really missing, is there really isn't. Well, there hasn't been a good fish and chip place in the city, and now I found one. Oh yeah. There's more there. Seafood, meat, vegetables. Okay, right. So you guys seen it all? Something dips. Food allergy notice. Okay, so something to be important. Nice that I got that there. Oh, they even got a water bowl. So if you've got a pet. Oh yeah, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. We just had a food stream. We were just given some free food. Thanks to this fish and chip place. Thank you. How was your day, Hyena? Awesome. Yeah, we just need a taco place. They want to give us free tacos for a little promo. You know, we're all for that. We're like, yes. We'll come check out your tacos, give you a taco score. You've been good? Oh, okay. Nice one, nice one. Alright, so I'll just show you the place again. So yeah, if you need a, maybe what's the word, landmark.
Yeah, of course.
So there's a supermarket down there. And then sushi. Don't know what that one is. And then you got the fish chip place there. Quite freak, how's that going? how are you? Oh, I don't know. Is it too early to tell? What do you guys think so far? I don't want to give an opinion yet because I really need to give the DJi Mic Mini a really good, run for its money. Lots of tests, lots of different environments. We've done some extensive tests already. And then be able to compare it against previous live streams. The microphone is under here, if you're curious. So it's under my top. It's got the little windshield on it, so that should block most of the wind noise. Just finished work, nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And today we're doing a test of the gimbal, which is the Osmo Mobile 6 with the receiver on the phone. And then seeing if this gimbal is going to be okay with the weight and size of the receiver on there. And then also with our audio too, how's our audio going to be. So this is how I'd use it in like a normal everyday stream. So the previous live streams, it's really been comparing this mic versus the Holyland versus the Lazy J12. How do they compare? What setting should we have it in? Whether it's noise reduction set to basic or strong. So we've done all of those sort of tests via Bluetooth to the phone rather than using a receiver. DJi Mic Mini versus the Mic 2. How do they compare? So I think we've done all of the tests we would need to do with the mics that I have. And now today is more like me just using it like I would any other stream, which we really haven't done. We're going to make this light? Don't think so. Okay. Yeah. So just jump into some shade here. And yeah, I was curious about the gimbal. That receiver with its larger footprint versus the other receivers, is it going to be okay on there? The weight of it is 14 grams versus the others, which I think are more around 7 grams for their receivers. So there's the Holyland, the Lazy J12. I think maybe the new Rode Wireless Micro. They're much smaller than this one, and I think the size of it is because it's a multi-purpose receiver, so it's designed to work with a camera, therefore it has its own internal battery, whereas the others, since they run off the phone's internal battery, they don't need that external battery, they don't need the battery inside of the receiver. Also it's got the dial thing, which is for your gain, if you want to bump it up or down. I think they could remove that. It's kind of nice to have, but if it means reducing the size of the receiver, I'd rather see if they can get it flush like the other ones. I'd still like for it to retain a way to connect to a proper camera, so if it can keep that. Basically, just make it like the Holyland receiver, and I'll be happy. So what else? There was one other reason I think that they've made this receiver bigger. I think it was the internal battery. That's one part of it, because that battery is about 10 plus hours, I believe. We've got the dial and the 3.5mm out to go into a camera. So maybe, yeah, they have to make a sacrifice in order to make this smaller. But if they do go that route, they need to keep the USB pass-through charging. That's a must. They have to keep that. So I could lose the battery, I'll be okay with that. Maybe the 3.5mm out, but there's another way you could get real-time audio monitoring without the 3.5mm out. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll see what happens with all that. Or perhaps they could do like with Holyland. They have 2 separate receivers. They could have like one for phones and one for cameras with the 3.5mm out. Right, let's just check a few things. Tim, how's it going? How are you doing? Hey, you're welcome. Love Space Tutorials. Well, I had a comment today that my tutorial was good, but it was too fast. So it's really, yeah, it's really quite the tricky thing. I think I prefer a video that's faster. Because when I think back on my Streamer.bot video where I try to slow things down, I think that was too slow. So there's kind of like a fine balance. Yeah, all good, bro. There's like a fine balance of what is too fast versus what is too slow. I think we have to cross the road. Exchange gift. I'm always listening to you guys' feedback and trying to improve with the videos. Is that my light? No, it's not my light. Oh yeah, I think so. That's what I thought at the time. And maybe you could just pause it. But I understand. Like, I prefer to watch videos at 1.5 times speed. That's my preference. But I know with my own videos, if I was following it from scratch, I'd have to play, pause. That's how I'd get through it. It's a video, just go back. Oh, yeah. Indeed. Okay, open. So I think we'll just leave it on this one. This will be our last route, and then we'll just walk back. How are we doing for battery? 60% on the Samsung, and iPhone is quite a bit lower. Yeah. Oh, we can actually re-end it here. Ending route. There you go, Chad has spoken. Anyone who's watching on YouTube had my videos over there. Chad has spoken. It's now the law. You have to pause videos if you think my videos are too fast. Thank you, Chad, for having my back. Alright, we'll go back. There's a nicer view closer to the water. Lots of traffic around here though, which is good for our audio test. One thing I've noticed is the Osmo doesn't seem to tilt the phone forward. Maybe it's the mode that I've got it on. Yeah, whereas I like to have it in pan and tilt mode for the HOHEM. So if I place it flat down and I've tilted the angle of the phone holder part, the phone actually is leaning forward like this as well. Whereas at the moment it's actually sort of flat with the horizon. Yeah, and once you fix that, it'll be too slow, yeah. Well, that's what I did with the Streamer.bot video. I made that real time, or close to real time. So I'd do my scripted lines, and then I would pause from the scripted section and then show me going through it in real time, reading my script. And apparently that was too slow. I don't think I can win regardless of however way I do it. Too fast, too slow. But yeah, I'm always listening to the feedback, trying to figure out a pace that works for everyone. Okay, so do we have too much Pokemons? I think we might have to stop the gameplay, yeah. So, just kind of do a thing. Do a thing. And then stop broadcasting from the iPhone. How much battery do we have over there? 43%. But the iPhone definitely doesn't last as long once we're under 50% versus the other one. Okay, so just to kill the battery. There? What was that? That was weird. It looked like as if I was trying to put through a transaction. So you know, with the iPhone you can scan the barcode thing to pay for it. So it sort of popped up there very briefly. Exit. Exit out of that. Alright, so we haven't had any sort of shenanigans with the gimbal. Gimbal's been totally fine. I think I'll take off the iPhone. We don't need it on the attached to the gimbal, so we're okay. Oh, this kicked all of this. That must be so hot. So 1 moment. I'll try and detach everything. iPhone is now going into the pocket. Okay, so I've taken that off as well. I like this. I have to show you this new thing that I've done. One moment as I pop away that sort of grip thing.
And also be so food oriented.
Grip thing is now away. Okay. Now, I've noticed with my chat support app, the one that I use for TTS, it needs to be open because I'm using an app called IRL Link, and at the moment at least, it won't work in the background. The screen needs to be on in order for you to use that app, hear TTS, hear what chat's talking about. But I don't like wearing it on my arm, which is probably one of the better ways of using it, is when it's on your arm, you're not accidentally tapping buttons and things, like with my Stream Deck that I have. So what I prefer to wear is something like my bag, which you can see here. So I've got this strap, goes alongside my body, across the body styles, and then I still have the wrist strap thing, but it's attached to my bag. So there is my wrist strap, which would normally be attached to my arm, my phone with IRL Link there as well. So having it attached to my bag like this, you know, this is working really well for me. And it keeps my arm clear. I'm not getting all sweaty with that wrist strap thing attached to it. Alright, we've got a few messages there. Is that Phil? Hey Phil, how's it going? How you doing? You could take the transcript of the tutorial vid, have AI formatted into multiple choice quiz, and include the link in the description. Let me process that. Could take the transcript of the tutorial video. Like Streamer.bot. Have AI formatted into multiple choice quiz. You can do that? And include the link in the description. Yeah, you might have to elaborate on that. Multiple choice quiz. I know I've had people ask me if I could cut it up because when they see a 40-minute video, like, oh my gosh, it's too long. And I said, could you actually cut it up into smaller bits? Which I could do. In fact, I felt like redoing it because the audio in my mouth was out of sync in their video. Lots of people didn't like that. We're still testing the gimbal, by the way, guys. So that's a part of the stream, testing the gimbal with the Mic Mini receiver plugged into the side. in landscape mode. Nice and cool in the shade. Let's see. Sitting in the laundry, watching. Oh, thank you. I have something new to share with you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing an unboxing stream, and it'll be something different, something new for the stream. Very excited about that. I've sort of teased it over the last couple of weeks. They'll split into 2 parts, and the second part came in today. I've had a sneaky look, see what's in there, and I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys will be excited for that. I haven't told you anything about it, just that I'm going to be doing an unboxing. But I wanted to make sure it all came in first, and then we'll talk about it. So yeah, tomorrow unboxing live stream, and we're actually going to be testing this new gear for the live stream. Mystery. Yeah, we're going to be able to do things we couldn't do before. I'm curious about all aspects of the setup. How's it going to affect the way I live stream, like now, versus with the new stuff. And I know some people find it really helpful. Just depends on what kind of IRL you're wanting to do. And there's things that I haven't been able to do that I will be able to with this new stuff. Anyway, yeah, so it should be a longer stream tomorrow, probably in that 2 to 4 hour range. But we will be using the mic 2 for our audio. We'll be using this gear, probably go back to the HOEM, or maybe we should play around with the Osmo Mobile 6 a bit more, just to test the stabilization, whether it turns off like the HOEM did. Because yeah, they got a little frustrating with its motor protection. This one probably doesn't have it, which is why, you know, I don't experience those issues. Awesome, yeah. Right, lovely day. How's our mic? How's our audio? What do you guys think of the Mic Mini? Had it under the shirt for this whole stream. Curious about how well it's performing against all the background noise. We've had traffic, lots of traffic back there. People going about their day, finishing work. Gimbal, what do you guys think of the stabilization on it? I've got it, let's see, what mode are we in? I think it's pan and tilt. Let's try. Yeah, so I'm sort of rotating the angle doing this with the gimbal, and it's maintaining the horizon. I'll try a different mode. Oh, what's this one? No, that looks the same. Oh. Okay, so that's like the floaty mode of the HOEM. And then, what's this, kind of everything? Sport mode maybe? Then we'll go back to where we were. So this is what I started with, which I think is pan and tilt. Which would be how I use the HOEM most of the time. So just having the horizon lock like this, I prefer that look for the most part. Full IRL Santa with a few presents you would like. What would be on it? Well, IRL Santa, figurative IRL Santa out there. I'd like an Action 5 Pro. Of course, all this stuff is expensive that I'd like, but it's Santa, right? So, yeah, the Action 5 Pro or the Pocket 3. I'd love to see what the audio sounds like with the Mic Mini and the Mic 2 connected to it, and then being able to use that with the setup that I've got now. So disconnect protection, how would we get it to work with that? So there's things that I haven't been able to do that I'd love to with those. And also what I could do with those particular action cameras is create YouTube content that's not from my live streams. So I've actually talked about doing like photography streams, not streams, and videos, which are sort of a lot nicer looking. You know, they're graded and everything. Whereas I think the quality from my live streams isn't as good as when you're using a proper camera like a Action 5 Pro or the Pocket 3. So when you see the quality as a recorded video from one of them, it looks really nice. But it also, yeah, so I'll be using it in lots of multiple ways. So this is still figurative IRL center, and I'd really like that center. I'd really like that that filter for my Fuji X100VI, which has a ND filter on it and a circular polarizing filter, and also lens hood. So I have these on my Amazon wish list if you're curious which things I'm talking about. But yeah, sadly they're not affordable for most folks, and why I'd love to get them eventually for you guys to demonstrate. Yo, hey guys, how are you doing? I think we'll get there. Oh, by the way, there is a National Cliff Day coming up. Have you guys heard of it? I was in Ray Cleveland's live stream the other day, and we were looking up days that are celebrated. Like there's a National Ray Day. Was there a National Hyena Day? National Reminisce Day? Probably. National Phil Day? A National Everything Day almost, it seemed. Who else is in chat? National Jeff Day, yeah. It's like, so we found out that National Cliff Day is on the 12th of December. Since I'll be daily live streaming, we've got that locked in as a topic. And since tacos have been a big part of my live streams, there's this new taco place in, I think it's Mount Albert, yeah, there's a new taco place I've been told that's really good. Lots of people go there. We've explored all the ones in the city that I know of. So I'd like to visit that one on Cliff Day, National Cliff Day. It's so funny. I was thinking, no, there's no Cliff Day, but it's such an uncommon name. When you go to those little booths at the markets and they have names on them, you'll find Jeff, you'll find Bob, you'll find everything except for Cliff. Maybe Clifford. But sure enough, there's a National Cliff Day on the 12th of December. Hopefully you guys will join me for that. And we'll have tacos. If we can't find that one that's highly recommended, we'll go to another one. We'll find one. We will find one. Yeah, but I'm thinking of creating a separate YouTube channel which is just for photography. I know I'm going to be a small voice in the pond of YouTube photography channels, but it's just pretty saturated. There's lots of people out there who are, you know, like your Peter McKinnons, and the Maddie Ho, I can never pronounce his name. Although I think he took a break from YouTube. Heaps of people. Show you the view from here. Very windy. Don't know if you can hear the wind. That's where we started. We jumped on the riverboat from the other side. So we're over there. Started on the water. And we crossed over to where the pedestrian bridge is. Jumped off. We did our walk, the Pokemon Go, all the way around, And now we're almost back to the beginning. November 22nd. And Nate or Nathan. You could celebrate 2 days, I'm sure. Right? Okay, have Nate Day. That makes sense, November, Nate. And is there Hyena Day? There's a Hyena Day. Woo! April 27th. It'd be unfortunate to have, like, you know what? April 1st should be Jeff Day. Whose name would be on the first? Joker Day? That makes sense, eh? Just put Joker Day on April 1st. Ah, lovely day. Gimbal has not turned off on us. We've been fine. We've been streaming for how long? Over an hour? Have I had to stop streaming? I had, didn't I? So how long have we been streaming for? Connor. So Connor, come with me. Hey, why is my preview not working? No, I think my app. Come with me if you want to survive. Alright, I'm going to swipe out on my IRL Link on this phone. How's this one doing? We're on 43% for the S9. Yeah, so with these daily live streams, I haven't been plugging them into power. It's good for the gimbal test, because if I had the power plugged in, I've got a feeling it would have cut off. So maybe I need to do that test with the Hohem and not have a cable plugged in, and then see if it actually is fine. Okay, preview. Where did you go, preview? Just had to restart my preview. But come on, play. IRL Center. I can't just help visualizing that, eh? What would an IRL Center look like? We would have a mic, and he'd be holding a phone of some kind. Hey, did the photo finally come through? Hey! When was that photo? Yeah, that was from ages ago. What the? There goes the boat I was joining. Oh! Oh really? One of these back here? Yeah. This is actually better. Really lovely weather for that, eh? I think it was still a bit cold. This week has been really lovely. To jump out on a boat, you know? Oh, is it that one? One on the end. That looks like it. Mahalo. Wow. Regal, okay. Not that one. That looks pretty big. Look at that thing. Rua Moana. Atarangi. What do these people do? Mahalo, Montego Bay. Fort Lincoln down there. We must have gone way past it, eh? So back that way. Oh, let's stop there. Alright. Oh, escape. There's a escape boat. Oh, the two dogs see each other, I see. There's a dog down there. So escape. Okay. Maybe it's on the other side. Keep an eye out for it. You know, this gimbal does feel heavier. I don't know why. Than the Hohem. I'm sure they're not that much different in weight, you know.
Okay, so drunk me with Craig's housemate one night. Oh, I was really drunk when I
let's see, Fort Lincoln, Brooklyn, Wasting Light, okay, WW. Not sure what that boat's called, can't quite see. Phone.
Is it one you would give seriously?
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. It's got taller feet, that's for sure. Like when I folded this down versus the Hohem, it didn't fit. I had to take the feet off for it to go into my bag. I need a sip of water. But I think stabilization, it's better. Coffee! Yum, it sounds good. Did I tell you guys that both of my Starbucks in the city, they ran out of pumpkin spice? I was so sad. I went in the other day, I was saying, do you still have pumpkin spice? And the one on Queen Street, they're saying, yeah, we do. And he went, dialed it up on the machine. Oh no, sorry. Sure, in that moment. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no. Yeah, I was gutted. Very sad. Probably a good thing though, because I was ordering one like almost every other day. But I wasn't doing that before that. So I'm going to save a lot of money and go towards something. Go towards the iPhone fund. Alright, do we see the Regal? Regal, are you here? There's one empty space. It could be in that spot. Here's an Eagle. And Explore boats. So none of those. Could be one of these three in the middle. Don't know. See these bikes? Pretty bikes, eh? Black and kind of matte. Oh, this looks like a comfortable seat. Ready? I just looked for the owner. Oh, that's probably the eagle-eyed right now. Don't you touch my bike. Don't you touch my bike. Come on, eyes on you, bro. Come on, eyes on you. Alright, water. Definitely need a sip of water. Got one in my bag, so just need to pop the phone down somewhere. Oh yeah, found a spot. This is where we were with that Pepsi guy. There a jump beat. Okay. Should I try another photo? Since our photos thing seems to be working now. Uh-oh, David Bowie's playing. YouTube's definitely going to pick up on that. Can you guys hear that? If I can hear it, that means the stream can hear it. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear the music that's playing in the background? Coffee machine. Nice. Coffee machine complete. Barely here. Okay, that's probably still enough. Well, I need a water. I'm gonna sip. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. I've decided if we do get a copyright thing, I'll just remove that portion of the stream out of the YouTube mod, which is a bit stink. So I prefer not to have to do that. Oh, that's too much. No. How about this way? No. There. And okay, cool. Just making sure we haven't left anything, very important. And so far we've been okay. Gimbal has not turned off with the Mic Mini on the side in landscape mode. So at least with this gimbal, you're okay. You're fine. So that's good to know. Also, I've found that as cool as the AI tracking is, I haven't really used it as much as I thought I would. So it's nice to have, and I still think they should include it with their next one. So DJi on your OM7, please include it. A proper one, the way that home works, AI tracking. Or I reckon what they could do, what none of them are doing, is let's say your mic is on you, like this one here. All the gimbal needs to do is triangulate the position of the mic. And that way you'll always be in frame. So if it could put, yeah, on the gimbal, if there was like a sensor on one side of it, a sensor on the other side, then it could do that triangulation. There we go. So you're giving these guys ideas. Patent, Cliff. Come on, monster. How's it going? Let's see. Mic Mini receiver, pass-through power. It does. It has pass-through charging. In fact, I can demonstrate that right now. So I'll just grab a seat over here. I haven't plugged the power in, and that's been on purpose, but we can do it for this test. Oh, what's happening with my headset? One moment. I definitely need a new headset, something, because this one just keeps getting caught up in my shirt and stuff. I preferred the other one, which was a horseshoe shape, and then when you pulled these out, they just hung down, you know, your chest and stuff with that half horseshoe. Whereas this one here, see, that one can pull, or the other one can pull. So yeah, so this is definitely not a style I would recommend, where it just loosely hangs around your neck like that. Let's see. Okay, power. That has been the question. Everyone's been asking me that, but I think it's just too early to tell. I need to do further testing so I can weigh up the pros and cons, one versus the other, because I still haven't had this one for very long. I like to try something out for an extended period. So I go, okay, all right, so when I use it this way, then, okay, so the Lark M2 would do this thing, you know, whereas When I used this other thing in this other way, that worked really well. So there's things I still need to check. Oh, and also I rechecked the specs when it came to the maximum SPL, sound pressure level, for the microphones. So I was thinking that this one was quite a bit higher than it actually is. So the maximum sound pressure level for this is 120 decibels. So anything that's louder than 120 decibels, then the audio is going to distort for you guys, and it has that really unpleasant sound. And that's still great, because at that level, that volume, you're going deaf. But I read online that most mobile phones, they have a sound pressure level, maximum sound pressure level of 120 to 130 decibels. The Rode Wireless Micro, their one goes up to 135 decibels. So that microphone shouldn't distort, regardless of how loud something is. Bar, restaurant, music playing, you know, that kind of thing. So that, yeah, that one really got my attention. So I'm hoping they can all get to that, like 130 level. And then the Lark, that goes up to 115. I think the Yolande Jade Bow is around the 100 decibels. So that's where it starts to distort. Because I've used that microphone at a sportscape, and it distorted there. It was just better if I unplugged the receiver and then used the internal mic's microphone. Whereas with these newer ones that are coming out, they're handling loud environments a lot better. And so you wouldn't need to switch from one to the other, just keep the good audio plugged in. So that's one thing that I'm looking at now when it comes to these new mics that come out, because they're starting to advertise it since the Lark put it on their spec sheet for the M2. I was like, oh, okay, what's this SPL thing? What is that about? Looked it up and thought that's exactly what we need for IRL, because we have no control over our audio as live streamers. Everything's live, so you can't go back and edit it in post, you know. So if we can have the most amount of things that will handle a live environment for us, then more the merrier. So maximum SPL, something we're looking for. A auto limiting or auto volume, auto gain assist technology as well, like with the Rode Wireless Micro and the Mini mic Mini, like this one. So there's something we're looking for too. Oh yeah, so I'm going to plug in the power, and with this receiver, it's in the back. What will happen is the audio will cut out as I connect something to this this phone and receiver. So something I've noticed with the Samsung S23 Ultra, when I plug in pass-through power, the audio cuts out for a second. It defaults back to the internal mic of the phone and then goes back to the good audio. So just plugging it in now around the back. And so between these apps to go live, and because of their differences, one app will do things this way while the other app does things this other way. Compare this with Streamlabs Mobile, where it's all in one. You just choose Twitch, YouTube, or both to start streaming. Alright, hello, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. So that was interesting. So what we learned earlier is that you can't use the DJi Mimo app and also stream at the same time with an app like IRL Pro. We tried that to see if we could activate the active tracking in that other app while also live streaming, but you can't. So that's something that we established. You can either do one or the other. Use the DJi Mimo app to record a video, have the active tracking, or use IRL Pro to live stream. And it also won't let you run both at the same time too. So there's a way you can split screen apps. That was denied as well. Sad, but it makes sense. I figured something like that would happen. But yeah, when I plugged in the power, it actually opened up the Mimo app, and then that killed IRL Pro. It wouldn't let me use it. So I think I'd have to turn off the Bluetooth. Actually, I'll do that. I'm going to go swipe out of IRL Pro, go into the Bluetooth settings, look for... Oh, it's not in here. Mic to Mini. So let's go back. Bluetooth Mini, Mic 2, Mini. Oh, so it's available as a device. Okay, cool. So I'll go back. All right. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to unplug the pass-through charging. Let me check if it's giving us fast charging. I have to be connected to the correct port for that. Charging. I think I might turn off the screen, so that's usually where I can see it. The screen is now off. We are just normal charging, so it would take us 2 hours. Oh yeah, okay, I need to swap these ports. YouTube, both using a service like Restream or to your computer at home. It also supports the latest streaming technologies, which are more streamlined for IRL. Next is video resolution, which can be described as the number of pixels in an aspect ratio of 16:9. For IRL, you'll typically see live streams with a resolution of 720 or 1080p. After several tests, it seems to me the Twitch and YouTube mobile app stream at a maximum resolution. Hello. Yeah, it did it again. Welcome back. That's not ideal. Yeah, that's because I've connected it using the Mimo app, the Osmo. So I'd need to disconnect it from that app so that it doesn't open up the Mimo app. So that's, yeah, it only did that when I connected the gimbal up. So as a live streamer, you probably don't want to do that. Then connect everything else via Bluetooth and the Mimo app except for the gimbal. Yeah. Whereas if you plan on recording videos with active track, then that's where you might want to connect it up like that. Right, I'm going to unplug the pass-through charging, and then it should go back. And IRL Pro go up to 4K. Keep in mind, this is what I see for my phone, the S23 Ultra. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, so it opened up Mimo again when I unplugged the pass-through. Did it too? Yeah, so it seems to, whenever I plug this in, pass-through charging into the Mic Mini, it opens up the Mimo app regardless. I don't know why it does it. It's kind of it's weird behavior. But yeah, I think I'll remove it since I don't really have reason for using the Mimo app with this gimbal. Yeah, I'll sort that out later. And we won't have our pass-through charging plugged in. I'm just tidying up my cables, popping that away. Because we're still testing the gimbal. So I'm sure the way that I've been holding it now hasn't been ideal for the motors. I reckon the whole head might have turned off by now. Cheers, guys. Alright. I think I know why I must have plugged it in that way. So it fits in my bag better. I'll try a thing. There we go, my thing worked. Test. how is the audio with the Mic Mini receiver plugged into the phone? Hey, you're welcome. You don't really see this, do you? People are now still already curated their content, so they're choosing specific parts of their recorded videos to highlight all this. Whereas, no, we're trying this IRL, trying it live, trying all the different noise reduction, different everything. Yeah, and that is my focus, is how does this all work with IRL? You know, does it really live up to the hype? And I'd love to do more of it for you guys. More extensive testing. Hey, right, just checking, make sure we've got everything. Like 2, yeah? Recently, really enjoy it, yeah. There's things that it can do that the new one can't. So it makes the Lark 2 really appealing. Like in particular, I like the magnetic part of it. So you have to unplug it really quickly, move it to your mouth, plug it right back. And you can't do that with this one. So if I wanted to move the mic, it's kind of a pain. So I could do this kind of thing. Well, I was speaking to the mic this way and then maybe then cut out the background music or something. But, you know, that's not ideal. And you could hear the rustling around of the top and stuff. Easy IRL, how's it going? Testing the app via HDMI out. Oh, okay. Do I get the DP output mode as what is DP? DP output mode is in use, so no preview via app while streaming. App, so testing the app via HDMI out. Okay. I do get the DP out mode is in use, so no preview via app while streaming. Oh, DisplayPort. So I do get the DisplayPort output mode is in use, so no preview via app while streaming. Now, you're using a mobile phone, right? So mobile phone output via HDMI out? Or using something like an action camera, perhaps a Sony 3000, so you don't have that output at all. Yeah, I need to know a little bit more about your setup. So I'm sure you probably told me, but I need a refresher. Thanks. Looking down at the gimbal, I've got both lights are yellow. I don't think that's battery life. And I haven't heard any dinging sounds, as in the gimbal's not happy with how I'm holding the phone and stuff. It is hot. Hot as. Hot as. Show you the view over here. We do have that music playing. Hopefully we won't get into trouble with the YouTube gods. Very important. Definitely don't want that. Might see that boat around here as well. Okay. Let's go ultra wide. This is Auckland Viaduct, folks. We have Power Cat. Get it to, oh, they're all Māori names, or island names, that's awesome. good. Stand over here. Let's see. Good news. 4K 30 FPS. 5 bubble box working, looks clean on Action 5 Pro. Okay, we started the stream on a boat. No fishing though, sadly. 4K 30 via bubble box. So you're using Action 5 Pro. Are you streaming to YouTube? Because that's where you get the most out of that 4K 30. Or using like a multi RTMP plugin with OBS, that way you could stream 4K 30 to YouTube, 1080 30 maybe to Twitch. I would love a solution where you can have basically everything that Restream has. So you've got a reliable connection that you can choose what quality or what resolution you want to stream at. I think it's all coming. There's got to be a way to do that. Action 5 Pro, nice. So the bella box. You might end up getting an Orange Pi 5. Let's go over here. It's got a bella box, but I can't get it to work. But then there's advantages with the orange that you don't get with the Jetson. Let's go check out the boat that's leaving from over here. This is the one that we were on when we started the stream. Ah, okay, alright, got it. Bye-bye. So I told you guys you're not allowed to take an e-scooter on there. As I asked. So can I take an e-scooter on there? Is there a little kids one? No. Big one? Nah. He's like, oh, nah, maybe, kind of thing, but basically a no. So I thought about that. Jumping on the scooter, catching a little boat, and then crossing to the other side. I suppose it's not that far to just ride around. Just do that little circuit we were on with the scooter. Quite windy here. Do you guys hear the wind? Oh, and all that noise. Which it's like water washers. Those jet sprayer things. So good news, Gimbal has not turned off at all for us for this whole stream. I think if it did, it'd just be battery. The battery would die on us. But I think our phones would run out of battery before the gimbal would. And that's with us not plugging anything in. So I'm going to have to do this test with the HoHem, nothing plugged in. Because usually when I have the HoHem, I have it plugged into power. Whew, man, so nice. My preview keeps stopping. So that's what I was just doing. I was just pressing play on the preview, get that working again. I have to do Uber Eats, but yeah, nice side gig. Could IRL that. No, we're not gonna make the light. See this guy dressed in a suit, dressed to the nines.
Because they're not supporting.
I see boiling. Hey, how's the audio? Got some traffic going past us. Yeah, the audio's been pretty good, eh? Mic has handled city traffic pretty well, isolating my voice versus most traffic, you know?
Raina and I have done way well.
I think I need a cool drink for this weather, eh? How am I going to switch to? Oh wow, ND filters, nice. Too hot? Where are you based again? Easy? Easy IRL? Don't have to be specific. Easy. Yeah, that sounds like fun. You know, get out, test filters and things. I'm all for that. That's a win. Sydney. Oh wow. Yeah, that's all right. Too hot. Don't blame me. See that boat there? That's the Disney Wonder. It's on our shores for, I don't know, the day, probably. If I didn't have a trip for next year, I'd want to go on a little cruise. Oh well. Can't wait to hear about the ND filters, easy. I call it easy if that's alright. It's easier to say. Easy. I saw some sus fellas back by those other lights. I was keeping an eye on them, corner of my eye, it was like that. So and the way I was standing by the light, I was trying to block access to my gear. So it'd be easy to just do a dash and run. Snatch and run, yeah, snatch and run. New Zealand's a pretty safe place. They don't really have pickpocketers or anything like that. But you know, you never know. This kind of thing happens everywhere. So just got to be as cautious as you can. Still need to make a video on IRL safety. I think that's an important one. I suppose safety in general, you know. If you make videos, I mean, you could be doing something like this and recording a video rather than live streaming it. Which would be probably a lot easier for some folks. Some nice long shadows today. Can you guys see? See all these shadows? I love light like that. And what time? It's 6 o'clock. Okay. Wait, did my photo pop up? I think I might have fixed one thing but broke something else. Play my preview. And then latest. Now I've taken 3 photos, but I think only one has popped up, and it popped up ages after I took it. Yeah, it's broken. Doesn't make sense why they wouldn't work. I got some troubleshooting. At least with the daily live streaming, we can actually check on these things. Okay. I think the way that I hold my gear works for IRL, so I hold it off to the side. I think people would be a lot more self-conscious if I was holding it out in front of me. Field of view, the camera. I'm using the Samsung S23 Ultra. We are on the front camera. It has 2 angles. One which is, I think, actually I forgot. I want the 68 degree. I think that's the wider of the 2. And then IRL Pro tells me what each of the FOVs are. So on the back I've got 75 degree and the 103 degree one, which is ultra wide. So for the most part I use the front 68 degree one. So 68 for the front, 75 for the back normal, and 103 for the wide. So, okay, so switch to the back camera. This is the one with the best low light performance. It has electronic and optical stabilization. And then 103, which is ultra wide, that is electronic stabilization only. And then with the front 68 degree camera, that has neither, which is why I use a gimbal. Without a gimbal, it'd be very shaky. And it also helps with low light too. The camera doesn't have to rely so much on its autofocusing abilities, so you get less of that ghosting look when you've got a gimbal. It can take up the slack there. I think if you guys recall, one of my streams before I started using gimbals again is that the low light footage, I was at a park which isn't too far from here. It was pretty bad. And that's when I decided, you know, I'm just going to get a get a gimbal. I think that's the reason why I got this gimbal, OM6. And then the OM came out a little bit after that, and I was like, oh man. So I bought one gimbal and there was already a replacement for it. As you guys can see, OM6 has actually done really well. There's been no problems. Like, I think at least one time per stream it would do this kind of thing. Now I'm doing this on purpose. It would do this at least one time per stream. It hasn't done that at all today. What is this guy doing? He's like dancing. Is he doing a TikTok video? Alright, 1 moment. So to readjust it. He's screaming too, singing. Party of one over there. I'll just switch around. Maybe there's one of those silent discos that I'm not aware of. Disney Wonder. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Shimoni, how's it going? Howdy, howdy. How you doing? Hope you've been good. Should I grab a seat over here? There was a spare seat in the shade. I can just have some water. It's so hot today. Yeah, this will do. Point it in that direction so it's not in anyone's face. Oh, these seats, look at it. Look dirty. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah? Well, I'm sure it is very rewarding. And then one day, when old enough to move out, you'll be party. The dad life. Are you doing dad jokes yet? Or were you doing dad jokes before then? I'm not a dad, but I am very much for dad jokes. Okay. Just making sure gear's not pointed at anyone behind you. Oh, might as well finish the bottle. Finish the bottle. Nice one. Nice one. What's your best dad joke? Come on. Who's got one? Who's got a good dad joke? Should I look one up? Yeah, let's look one up. Dad jokes. Of course, this is very important for our test today. The mic audio. How does it perform under dad joke scrutiny? What do you call a fly without wings? I don't know. What do you call a fly without wings? Let's hear it. A walk. Oh yeah. Terrible. Terrible. I love it. Alright. 10 best dad jokes. What kind of bee produces milk? I don't know. What kind of bee produces milk? Boobies. Booby. That's a good one. That was actually funny. I like it. Does that still fit into the category of dad jokes? 10 best dad jokes. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Okay. What have we got here? Fatherly.com. Okay. I'm expecting great. Okay, yep. Lots of ads. What do you call a fake noodle? What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. How do you make an antichoke? Antichoke? Anti-choke. Anti-choke. Is that right? You strangle it. Artichoke. Oh, sorry. Joke ruined. Okay, all right. I think I need better glasses. New glasses. How do you make an artichoke? You strangle it. I think the antichoke made more sense. Kind of. Artichoke? Artichoke, you strangle it. Artichoke. Nope. That was a fail. Bad joke. Even when I spoiled it. Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. I've heard that one. It's pretty good. Why do mushrooms get invited to all the parties? Because they're such fungies. Fungies? Fungi. Oh, fungies. Get it? Ha ha ha. What did one plate whisper to the other plate? Dinner's on me. Okay. How's our mic doing? How are we doing, Mic Mini? Are we doing okay with all these dad jokes? Did you hear about the famous pickle? He was a big dill. Should you have your whole family for Thanksgiving dinner? No, you should just stick with turkey. Okay. Why did the banana go to the hospital? Because he was peeling really bad. What do you call a nosy pepper? Jalapeno business. Jalapeno business. Jalapeno business. Why did the kid throw a stick of butter out the window? To see butterfly. Why did the teddy bear eat dessert? He was stuffed. What do you give a sick lemon? A lemonade. Why do you smear peanut butter in the road? To go with the traffic jam. What do you call an attractive fruit? A fine apple. Right. What did the cupcake tell its frosting? I'd be muffin without you. What do you call cheese that's not your cheese? Nacho cheese. These are so bad, but they'll do. It's enough, right? It's enough torture. Okay. So I think we'll do a little loop around Queen's Wharf. So I don't think we've still fully tested the gimbal with the Mic Mini on here, because it hasn't failed on us yet. How are we on battery? On 26%. I think we're gonna make that little trip. Okay. Extensive testing. Gimbal test with the Mic Mini receiver plugged into the side of the Samsung S23 Ultra. So far, the gimbal hasn't failed us. I think it'll probably run out of battery before it does, but maybe we'll change modes. We've been on this one just like sort of like a spinny circle this way, which I think is pan and tilt. So I'll change modes to this other one. Oh, yeah, okay. Why did Cliff bring Jeff to the mountain? Because he heard they needed a cliffhanger, and Jeff was always good at jeffing other situation. I think that deserves a terrible. Pretty bad. Welcome to the bad joke club. You're quite the champion now. You're on a roll. I don't think we want the floating mode. Yes. What was this mode? So there. I think this is like a everything mode. Okay, everything mode, and then we'll go back to this one because I think this is the pan and tilt mode we'd have on the Home iSteady V3, and we've got a red warning symbol on our batteries for the S23 Ultra. So perhaps we might not make it all the way around Queen's Wharf. Might not, maybe. So perhaps we'll walk towards Shed 10. And I'm just going to sort of use it in lots of weird different ways. So we're rotating a lot. Sorry about that. See if the gimbal will turn off as we're walking. And maybe I'll hold it up like this. It's a high angle. And we'll see if it'll turn off for us. As we walk alongside the Disney Wonder. Mickey. You up there, Mickey? Probably having a pool party up there. Lovely. If it's still here, it must be staying overnight. Probably refueling and restocking the pantries. High angle. Okay. I wouldn't really use it like this. I think this is a pretty good angle. Quite flattering, I think. Just make me look slimmer. Just switching arms. Oh, you know what? I think for this kind of weather, it'd be better to have a pearl tea instead. I think that'd be nicer because of how hot it is. Yeah. I think that will be my thing now, rather than coffee. It's too hot for coffee. And then the prices go up heaps. If I was to go to Starbucks for a Frappuccino, they're like $10. It's just too much, I think. Alright, so gimbal still hasn't shut off on us. Yeah, one thing I noticed is when I had the gimbal on a flat surface, the tilt of the phone straightened out, whereas with the home, it would sort of maintain that sort of tilted angle. So I think that's probably why. Whereas, yeah, I noticed that this one is it would sort of straighten out a little bit, even if the join. It's hard to explain. Yeah, where the phone holder part, it can tilt as well, just where the extension rod is connected. So extension rod is like my arm, and you can tilt the top part back and forward. Oh yeah, hear the music playing up on the Wonder. Your girl tried. They don't have a water roller coaster on this one. I have been on one. Which one was it? It was one of the bigger boats. So they've got two small boats like this one. This is a small one for the Disney Cruise Line. And then they have two big ones on the other side. In Florida. And the one that we went on to a, was it a, it was a pirate cruise, I forget now. But yeah, it did have a water roller coaster on it, and I went on it. I told myself I had to do it. Yeah, it was fun. I even got a photo of me somewhere. So I was trying to keep an eye on where I would pop out and be able to wave for the photo. Fun. I'm a big kid, I know. Yeah, I've got good memories. And you'd think something like this would be for kids, right, or families. But they have activities for everybody. So let's say if you're old enough to drink, then they have like bars, nightclubs, they have activities for adults, they have theatre shows, they have restaurants, they have everything. Now of course for the little ones, they have their own little area, like daycare. They can do lots of kid activities. I don't know what they do, but you know, they go off, you drop the kids off, and then the adults get to go have their fun. And because the boat has accommodation, has movies, has bars, nightclubs, has activities to do. So let's say you're not really a drinker, there's things for those people to do. They've even got like a run, was it this cruise? But yeah, you could do a loop of the boat, go right around it, where the, I know one, you could do it in the lower portion around here, and then another boat, it's on the top, so you just go right around. And then they're shopping, so say if shopping's more your thing, they've got that too. So you name it. But that was my impression when I first heard about a cruise. I was like, that's for old people. I don't want to go on anything for old people. Here, that's me. I have the cheek to say that. Of course I'm 21, of course. But I was looking through all the things you can do. Wow, that's awesome. First cruise I did wasn't a Disney one. So it was the Pearl, which has been retired from the P&O cruise line. They've since replaced it with another boat now, and that one, Pacific Pearl, is somewhere else under a different name. Let's see. And we did a cruise to nowhere. So you can just jump on the cruise, it goes out to sea, might do a loop around an island, and then come back over a weekend. And you get an idea of what it's like to experience a cruise ship. So after that first one, just to get our feet wet, you know, try it out. I was like, oh man, we've got to try this. Love this. Did another one of those cruise to nowheres. And then if I did a proper one, I think it was like a 5-day or 7-day cruise. I've done a few, haven't been on a cruise in ages. I've seen this here, it makes me go, oh man, it's so much fun. Especially since when I caught this the first time, I had to fly to the US first. So it being here, and it's been here for I think a couple of years, it's like, oh man, I used to spend like heaps, thousands just to get to the US and then be able to do that cruise over there, and now it's here. So it'd be a lot cheaper if you're a local. Definitely try to do a cruise at some point. You will not regret it, except for the bills afterwards. It was worth it though, it was worth it. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. You could do that too. You could do that as well. Or maybe if you got those virtual glasses, you know, experience it that way. It's not the same. Not the same as doing it for reals. Oh, that light gimbal still holding out. Just try a couple of fancy angles. Hasn't shut off on us, hasn't gone sideways either. Maybe I'll hold it at an angle like this. So my arm is kind of like this. I'll get. So I'll try for a few minutes, see if it complains. Oops, more of an angle. What? Is that a new photo or is that the... When did that one come through? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's from a while ago. These are taking forever. Wonder why. Alright, so I'm holding it at another weird angle that I wouldn't normally hold it. Just try to force this shutdown. Okay, I can't hold it like that for very long. So we'll hold it like this. See, the verdict is in. The Osmo Mobile 6 is fine with the Mic Mini receiver plugged in. Hasn't complained at all. It's been working just fine. Hasn't turned off. Hasn't gone sideways. So those are all things that would have happened with the HOEM. So we really need to do a test of the HOEM. So we'll use the HOEM tomorrow. We won't walk as far because we've got the unboxing to do. Yeah, HOEM with the Mic Mini attached to it. And then we'll see if it's going to turn sideways or complain on us. So you'll know if it starts dinging, ding, ding, ding. Doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah, or if it's going to power down. That's all part of its motor protection feature that it has. So if I think about this one that we have, and my experience with the OEM, I like for them in the OEM 7, go with a darker color gimbal, same color as the Mic Mini, which is a near black color. I would like for them to keep the kind of stabilization that it has, which has been great for us. Maybe slightly stronger motors. If they can have a charging port by the phone, so you can use a short cable to plug it into the receiver, this one, that'd be great. Battery life, they can make that around 10 hours plus. And not sure if I mentioned the AI tracking. So if they can include an AI tracker with a light, like the HOEM, that would be great as well. Otherwise, if it could compact down a lot smaller than what it is doing right now, because it won't fit into my my bag with the feet attached. I've actually got to take the feet off. So if they could have the feet fold up like I mentioned earlier, that'd be great. Well, they could fold into the body. Basically, they can get the size down to what the HOEM is when that's all folded up. Oh, really? So, Hyena, you want 3 lenses, full chocks, 135, 1.8 type, thigh POC, 35, 1.4 Sigma, 18 to 50, 2.8. Wow. Are they all APS-C lenses? Assuming they are. Some fast lenses, sounds awesome. Have you checked the reviews on them and everything? I'm assuming you have. Okay. So Volchox 135, 1.8. So what does that make it? 1.5 time crop, right? So it'll be a little more zoomed in than that. So 135 times by 1.5. And then 35, 1.4. So it'll be close to 50. Sweet. And then you also have to convert the aperture as well, right? Still nice. And if you get a full frame later on, you'll be able to use them. 202, 50, and 27 to 75. Okay, got it. Sweet. What's your widest lens? You got a 16mm, don't you? How many lenses would that be? Hey, agriculture. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We've been testing the Mic Mini receiver attached to the S23 Ultra and the gimbal, which is the OM6. And we haven't had any issues with the setup. The gimbal has performed very well. No shutdowns, no phone going sideways, nothing like that. Yeah, it's been great. I like a cold drink. Woohoo! Nice one, nice one. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Glad I helped. Welcome to the stream. Maple Glades, oh yeah. How's that Maple Glades guy? I really love the look of his streams, his lighting and his camera, so nice. I would like a similar look for IRL, but the weather's been awesome. Very sunny. Been for a walk, been testing the gear out, seeing how it performs. Yeah, it's been good seeing him do a little bit of IRL here and there. Out on the farm, I think he even goes for a bit of a tiki tour outside of his home. Yeah, and we are using the setup I have on my YouTube channel. This one is SRT with remote port forwarding. Lots of options on YouTube, different ways of doing it. So yeah, welcome. And then what I've been doing with my IRL is I've been demonstrating different ways of IRL, whether it's gimbal, audio, testing it all. And I got something new to share with you guys tomorrow while we continue to use mobile gear as well. So yeah, I'll show you where we are now. Got this giant Christmas tree. Ah, thank you. A giant Christmas tree here in the middle of Commercial Bay. The lights have turned on. I don't know if you can see that. Train station over here. Shopping mall, food places on the right. So a good little space, this one. We hang out here a lot. Let's see. Awesome, weather was great. This loading's clean, yep. Okay, thank you. Let's see, just wondering, have we done all the tests we wanted to do today? Yeah, we haven't gotten this Maple Glades. There he is. Hey Maple Glades, how you doing? SSD stuff was working completely local and mobile set network, nice. In like 15 minutes, oh wow, awesome. Congrats. Yeah. Glad to hear that. I actually have an idea of an easy setup, an alternate version of what I've covered. So I'm using a Chinese brand that I got from a local store here called Xiaomi. I'll grab it so you can have a look. Let's see. I'll show you the reasons why I got this one. So you don't necessarily have to find the exact same model and everything. Okay, one moment. Okay, so this is the one that I have. I like it because it's quite slim. Sure, you could get slimmer. It has 3 ports in it. So I've got 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C. So 1, 2, 3. It doesn't snow here. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it doesn't snow here, and it's also summer. We're the reverse of my friends on the other side of the world. So whereas it's cold now where you are, that side, it's summer. So it's boiling hot, at least for me. We're in like the 20 degrees Celsius range. So image has been selected to be part of the Finnish national team. Whoop. Photographic cut, that is awesome. Congrats on that. Oh well, let us know how it goes, where you place. Wow. What was your photo? Oh yeah, so this battery bank, it's 10,000 milliampere, which is fine for most of my streams, which is around 2 hours. So that will cover my phone plus any additional I need to do. So 2 to 4 hours, I'd be fine with this. And then this middle port, that one supplies fast charging. So if I did need a fast charge my Samsung phone, I could plug that one in. And I use magnetic cables. Yeah, if you're looking, if you're looking for a battery bank, just check that it's going to supply enough power for your devices. Fast charging, more ports the better. So if you can find one that has 3 like this one, awesome. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I have for my battery bank. But you want to be careful about brands, because I bought into another brand and they proved rather disappointing because it didn't last very long. I still have them. So things you look out for is, you know, you want to check the wattage, how many watts does it supply, fast charging, if it can do normal fast charging, the fast charging, so all those sort of things. Can it supply fast charging on all the ports? Some will only do it on one, while the other one is slow charging. So look into all that kind of thing. And then something that I do, I've mentioned this before, is I will have my streaming phone on fast charging, but when I'm back home, I put everything on slow charge. Gotta go, Shimani? Okay, all right, cool. Thanks for popping in. Good luck on the competition, and hope you win it. Let us know where you place. So, yeah, take care. Take care of you. Let's see, we're down to 14% on the streaming phone. So I haven't had it plugged in on purpose because we wanted to see how this gimbal performs as is. No cables in the way that would tug on the phone. And this gimbal has done well. It's been good. So I would like to do a test tomorrow. There'll be a short test because we've got the unboxing of the other gimbal, the Hohem, without a cable plugged in. So we'll do that for part of the stream, and then we've got an unboxing tomorrow as well. Something new to share with you guys. And then again, we've been using the DJi Mic Mini microphone transmitter connected to the receiver on the phone, as you've seen in those photos that pop up. So what has been your impressions of the gear? Now, if you're curious about my gear and settings, I have that all on my YouTube live description. So if you did want to check that out, just bring up the description. It has everything there. Bitrate for the broadcasting phone, the resolution, frame rate, all that sort of stuff. What particular phone and gimbal and mic I was using, everything's all in here. Cool. And I think that's it. So that is our stream for today. Let me check. So I'm checking on IRL Link if it's going to show me who is streaming right now. Not really. I've got like a tiny little window to look at who is on. Okay. No raid today, I think. Yeah, okay. We're good. Alright, so I'm going to press the end now button. End now. And we're going to let that wrap up the stream for us. Cool. I think it was broken yesterday, so hopefully it's not broken today. But we're going to have to look at the code for our live photos. So I think that something happening on that front, but everything else seemed okay. So fortunately, daily live streaming, folks. So remember, I'll be streaming every day until the 24th of December, so up until Christmas Eve. We're going to be testing everything and doing all sorts. It's National Cliff Day on the 12th, so we're going to get tacos for that. So I think that will be a fun one. So, take care, everyone. Hopefully you had a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Let's walk on out. These churro tacos, everyone. Easy IRL. See you next time. See you, Aina. Maple Glades, everyone who popped into the chat. Thank you all.